Hi, today I'm going to tell you why it's so important to be able to analyze the data from your wearable devices and not just trust what the gadget's apps are telling you. So, for example, today I woke up not feeling very well. And of course, the first thing I did was go into my Aura app to see what the app itself was saying and what my data looked like. The app tells me that my recovery is good and that in general, I should be feeling fine. The score is 80%, which is a number that can be really misleading for a lot of people. I've often heard from my friends that, for example, their Whoop will tell them they haven't recovered and that they should feel bad, when in reality, the person feels fine. Or the opposite happens. I feel kind of meh, but my score is high, just like today. 80 is a pretty high score. And this is where I start to do my own analysis. The first thing I do is go and look at my sleep. Here, I'm interested in the total sleep duration. 7 hours is my standard. Next, I look at my deep sleep, which is around an hour, also normal for me. My REM sleep is good, an hour and 22 minutes. So, based on my sleep, it seems like everything should be great. Next, I go to check what day of my cycle it is and what's going on with my temperature to rule out whether my condition is related to my cycle. Here, I see that it's the 14th day of my cycle, which is the first phase where I should generally be feeling good. My temperature is fine, it's a little lower, just as it should be. So, this condition isn't related to my cycle. So, what do I do next? Next, I check my heart rate and my favorite metric, HRV, which shows how well I've recovered. And here I see that my heart rate is slightly elevated on the graph compared to my standard. Yes, and my HRV is very low for me. I mean, usually in the first phase, it's around 50, but here it's 34. And that confirms how I'm feeling, that I'm not feeling very well. And this is the point where you need to figure out what caused it. I actually know what I did yesterday and what could have affected my condition. But this whole story just goes to show, once again, that you shouldn't just trust the metrics that are calculated by formulas in these tracker apps. They'll give you all these scores, health spans. It's all just a calculated number, and in principle has no connection to reality. But by understanding your own metrics, knowing your own baseline, you can very easily and quickly realize that something is off in your body and take the appropriate action. I know for myself what boosts my HRV and my recovery. I did all those practices this morning and I feel good now. And that's why I highly recommend you learn to systematically understand what the trackers are saying, because they're like a home laboratory for the first signs that something in your body might not be right.